Hi, I just wanted to say good morning, and I wanted to call you before you had to go to work, but I love you so much, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another wedding series episode. In today's wedding series, this was a big combobulated vlog of multiple wedding planning things that happened over the course of, I want to say, 6 months. So we did not do a ton of planning and things were pretty slow in between the months of like May till around December. So this vlog kind of consists of a bunch of things, from my bridal trial to going bridesmaids dress shopping with my girls to making our save the dates and a few other fun things along the way. But I hope you guys enjoyed. It's a little bit of a messy, fun vlog, and we definitely hop around in terms of seasons and dates, but I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. We are picking the vlog back up here. It is currently April 11th. It's like 9 a.m. but picking back up the vlog here because we are doing a makeup trial this morning. I am so excited. I know it's a little bit early, but I reached out and found my makeup artist, and I'll tag her up here, but her name's Robin. And I also have like a few events today. She's like, let's do your makeup trial early. Let's see how you're feeling and we'll go from there. So that is what is up this morning. We are going to do a bridal makeup trial. I'm so excited. I'll insert a few inspo photos here of kind of what I'm thinking, but I really want something light, natural, glowy, very like either peachy or pinky, kind of like a combo of both, but basically like an elevated makeup look, but basically like a soft glam kind of elevated makeup look, like nothing too heavy because I'm someone that doesn't wear a lot of makeup. I really want to feel like myself, but just enhanced, you know? So that's what we're going for today. I feel like even just like a little bit of wispy lashes, like no crazy eyeliner or anything, because that's just not me, and I'm not someone that wears a lot of like glam makeup, and I really want to not only feel my best, but like feel like myself as well. I've just heard from some other people that wore like super heavy glam on their wedding day that don't typically wear glam, that they look back at their photos and they're like, who is that person? Like, she's stunning, but it doesn't look or feel like them, and I really want to feel like myself. So that's kind of the vibe of makeup we're going for, which I feel like is very similar to my typical everyday elevated makeup. Like if I'm wearing a lot of makeup, I feel like this is just a little bit more than that. So I'm really excited to do this makeup trial and we'll see how it goes.
Things get jostled.
Fair. Like I already spy like the soft glam. I use this palette already all the time, so.
I'll probably use that like your first time.
Yeah.
Unreal.
I know, like even like I've told people that before and they're like, you go to events and like, what about prom? I was like, no, I always do it myself.
Well, it's good if you become like
Honestly, I never used to be this fair. Like growing up, I was a tan kid.
really?
Yeah. But I've just like hidden from myself the last 2 years, I feel like. I tan pretty easily, I was gonna say, one thing is my eyes water super easily.
Okay.
Just, yeah.
Good to know. You can close it.
I'm that person that walks outside and it's like, if it's windy, I look like I'm
Oh
crying.
no! Okay, so everything waterproof for you.
I love how it looks. Oh my gosh. We just finished my little bridal trial, and you guys, I am obsessed. We did some tweaking, and like it was a process, and obviously this is my first time ever getting my makeup done professionally, but it turned out so freaking good. I'm gonna have to go more towards the light to show you guys a bit better, but I feel like it's just like an elevated version of me. I'm obsessed. I like the glow, the golden eyeshadow. I am a golden glowy highlight girl through and through, and this is just, it's giving everything that it needs to give. I'm obsessed. This turned out so well. Like, makeup trial, one and done. So happy with this. It is time for a handy dandy trusty little wedding planning update. Because it has been months, I'm not surprised by this, but we literally have not done any wedding planning basically from like the summer until now. It's like the beginning of November, and we just, there's been not much to do. We've kind of been in this weird limbo state. So like a few of the things that we have gotten done in this time, obviously I did my makeup trial, we secured our florist, we've secured our string trio for the day of, we've secured, I think that's it so far. I've started reaching out to some vinyl floor wrap places for like a dance floor in the reception space, as well as like started to look for reception design elements. I do want to go over my like whole design ideas and what our wedding is going to look like in a full other vlog. I just want to do like a full breakdown of how I've been organizing things and all of that. I also took my mom, mother of the bride, shopping. That was super spontaneous, and I did not vlog it because it was just like very much like, oh, let's just go check out this shop, and we happened to find her dress there kind of on the first time. I think she was kind of sad because she wanted to shop more, so, but we did find her dress, which was great. And now I have secured a date for all of the girls to go bridesmaids dress shopping, which is what I want to chat about a little bit, because I want to get into kind of the style and what I've been looking for. And I think we've settled on Jenny Yu dresses because they are just so elegant and stunning, but I kind of want to get into the background of that because I was looking for something super specific, and I am doing like a mismatched vibe. I didn't want the girls in all cohesive dresses, because I want them to all be able to wear something that they're comfortable and confident in. They all have different body shapes and types, and they're all different heights, and like not one single dress is going to look good on all of them, / they may not feel comfortable in it. So I really wanted to make sure that they were and are going to be able to pick a dress that not only that they love and will wear again maybe as a guest to other weddings, but also just that they feel super confident in and that they know they look good in. With that being said, I'm still debating on whether I want to do different colors or like the same color on different tones, or some patterned, some not patterned. So that is still up for debate, and I think I'll be able to sort through it more clearly when we actually go to the boutique. But let me show you guys kind of what's been going on in my head. Oh, we also almost finished the wedding website, and we finished our save the dates. I haven't sent them all out yet, but that is something else that we've done. But our wedding website is like almost complete, and I figured out the wedding guest dress code as well and did up some little graphics, so I'll show you guys that as well. Let's do it. So a little bit of the behind the scenes of some of my wedding saves, but this was kind of the vibe, how they're all the same color but different styles I really liked. That was one thing I really loved. Also loving the, like, these are all the same dresses for the most part. I think there's a few different ones, but like same color, different shades and tones I thought was really pretty and could be fun. Not this color, but like just the idea of it. And then this is gonna be the last one I show you guys, but I also loved the idea of like a floral print, something very girly and pretty and just like very spring, summer fun. We are having like an elevated cocktail wear wedding, so like not quite black tie, but not quite as, I don't want to say casual because cocktail isn't casual, but like somewhere in between black tie and cocktail is basically our dress code. So let me show you guys some of the dresses I have been looking at for the girls. Obviously they're still gonna pick all of their own, but I'll show you the vibes. So we are definitely doing a floor length, and I've been loving the silky satin fabric. I think it just looks so rich and luxe, like stunning. But I also love the frilly vibes. I think it's very girly, and I don't know when the girls are ever gonna wear something like that again, but like this, very luxury, very elegant, very pretty. But then they do have these florals that are also pretty. If I found enough of the dresses in this floral print that I liked, but loving the scarf vibe. Just all of these are so elegant to me, and they have so many to choose from as well. Like there's so many styles, so I know there's gonna be at least one dress that every girl loves, but floor length, super elegant is definitely the vibe that we're going for. And then dress code for the guests is same situation, kind of like this elevated cocktail, not quite black tie because I want the guys to be in colors as well, but still keeping like a color code. And I'm just pulling it up because I am obsessed with like everything that I found and how to kind of pull it all together. But let's take a peek. These were some of the dress inspos that I gave for the ladies. We're kind of going for blues, yellows, and neutrals. So like browns, tans is the color code, and then same for the guys. So not greens, but blues, tans, yellows, neutrals, browns. But very much like elegant summer wedding vibes is kind of what we're going for. I definitely want to share more in depth of this after the wedding, but this is the color palette that I did up for the website. I feel like the colors that are coming through on the camera aren't quite true tone, and then I did up these two little collages, one for the ladies and one for the men. So ladies is all like T-length dresses. I don't love how short this is, but either like full length or T-length, and then guys is basically like a full suit but not a tux, but could be without a tie if it looks nice enough vibes. I think that's all of the wedding planning updates that I currently have for you guys. On a side note, if you're ever looking for any of my like wedding planning trackers, spreadsheets, I am gonna have them all available on Etsy because I have been making all of my own. I'm just like super type A and love all of this little organizational stuff. So if you're ever interested, they'll always be linked in the description box. But next time I see you guys, we're gonna go bridesmaids dress shopping. Good morning, you guys. I am so excited. Today I am taking my girls bridesmaids dress shopping. So not all of them could make it, but I'm taking as many as we could find worked for all of us. When you have such a big group and you're like in your early mid-20s, life just gets so busy, and I find we all have conflicting schedules, but most of us were able to make it today. So we're going to go find the girls' dresses and probably FaceTime in the girls that aren't able to be there in person. I got dressed up for the occasion. This top is your hint for the bridesmaids' dresses. But I am just about to head out. We are doing all Tiiu bridesmaids dresses, and I'm so excited because they are stunning. And there's only like 2 places in Toronto that carry them. So I'm so excited that the girls are finally getting to try on dresses today and we're figuring it out. Let's go. I think that'll suit you really well. So far, these are some of the dresses we're leaning towards. We have this one with some little cap sleeves. I don't know where the other one went, but there's one that has like a scarf that we really liked. I know, I have been picking some out. Show me which one you're holding right now. But we do like the little cap sleeves. It's kind of nice. It's cute. Yeah. But no, that looks really good.
Kind of like a little updo with it. That's really cute.
No, the scarf looks good. I love it. But I love the scarf look, so.
It does look good. In it.
Yeah, no.
Like...
well, that's the hard thing is I haven't seen a full dress in person with that other yellowy green print, but this actually goes with this green that
Because I think even with the lighter green, it would also go.
I like that you like the chiffon and the satin, because then if we need to like do numbers wise, I can just make a decision. But this one looks good too.
I might just need to.
That is very pretty too. Not that we're doing that color, but like that color always suits you, the darker. Yeah. Can we see it with the scarf, please?
Oh yeah.
We do like the scarf.
It is nice. With like the straps, it goes really well.
You guys might hear Pluto chomping on his bone in the background. But while I was going through addressing my save the dates, I realized I never took you guys on the vlogs through the process of making our save the dates. So I thought we would sit and chat through, while I finish addressing the last few, what are on our save the dates, what they look like. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, you probably have already seen them. I think we're finally getting into my favorite part of wedding planning, which is all of the little details. We made our save the dates with Staples print, which I didn't know before this. They have so many different wedding features and over 100 templates powered by Canva that are all editable and so easy to compose. Alan and I picked one that we liked and added in a photo from our engagement shoot, all of our major details before sending them off to print with Staples same day service. This was so quick, convenient, and easy. They were ready literally later that day to go pick up, which we went and did. While there, we also checked out some of Staples' other signage and picked up stamps so we could use Staples' easy and quick shipping service. We were both more than happy with how they turned out, and everything was so quick, easy, and convenient. I couldn't recommend more for wedding stationery and signage. But I did work with Staples on them, and I'm obsessed with how they turned out. We used Staples print and shipping services / mailing services because they're all like mailing postage. I know this vlog is filled with just like random wedding planning updates, like it literally has no rhyme or reason, but let's go through our save the dates. So again, made them with Staples print and Canva. I designed them and made them myself and like had Alan look them over and like tweak them a little bit into what we both liked. But we both wanted to go with like an elegant, minimalistic, timeless save the date. And originally we weren't going to do a save the date at all, but my mom actually convinced me. She was like, you know what, like my parents' age and older people like physical save the dates. They put them on their fridge, and like half of the ones that we have already sent out, I've gotten messages from friends and family being like, hey, it's on our fridge. Like, we're so excited to get the actual invite. So I'm actually really glad we did it. But just on the front of our save the date, we have one of our engagement photo shoot photos. This one is probably one of my favorites besides the like blurred cinematic version of this photo, which I thought didn't quite suit a save the date. But, and then it just says Alan and Vanessa, and then what I'm hiding is our wedding date. So super simple, minimalistic front. I've been getting photos of most people have this side on the fridge. And then the back just says, save the date, we're getting married, Alan, Vanessa. Again, what I'm covering up is our wedding date, and then our wedding location, and it says formal invitation to follow, as well as has our little wedding website and then the password to our wedding website at the bottom. So we had a ton to do, and I have been like hand addressing every single one, but I have a few more to finish up, so I thought we would do that together. Last thing before I sit down and like start addressing more envelopes, but I wanted to mention too that the envelopes plus these plus the stamps I think only cost us around 150, and we got, I believe, I could be wrong, but I think we got 85 of these printed, and they all came with envelopes. So it was super, super reasonable. It was just over $1 per one. And I think they turned out very minimal, very classic, elegant. Like, they're very simple. There's nothing fancy going on about them. But like I was saying, I do think that older people like having a like something physical, or like a fridge magnet was our other option, but we ended up just going with the paper version because it saved us a little bit more money, and it was, like I said, very reasonable. But the most annoying thing about the process of doing them myself has been addressing the envelopes, because I have basically done them all. Like, I could have enlisted my mom and friends to help, but I basically just like took on the process by myself. So I have, I think, about like 10 more to address, and then I'm done all of them. We had, like I said, I think like 85. So I'm gonna finish those up. So to give you guys an idea and kind of explain the process of how I've been keeping track of everything and been doing this, I have a full spreadsheet with all of our guests' names and then their contact information, so like phone number, email, mailing address, and then all the way at the end I have a like save the date and an invite sent checklist. So right now I'm going through obviously the save the date one, and every time I write a name and address on an envelope, I just check it off on my spreadsheet. Super simple, nothing fancy, but it's been what's worked well enough. Like, I'm sure there's probably a more systemized method, and I probably could have found a way to not have to handwrite every single one of these, which I will be doing for our actual invites. I will not be handwriting all of these again. So give me your tips and tricks. I need to know, how do I not handwrite every single one of these? All right, we have our final stack of save the dates all addressed, stamped, and ready to be mailed out.